Turkey's president needs a thicker skin against criticism, a senior EU official suggested as European leaders try to shore up support at home for their deal with Ankara to hold back migrants. Former Polish Prime Minister Donald Tusk, who chairs EU summits, was visiting on Saturday with German Chancellor Angela Merkel and was asked about Turkish President Tayyip Erdogan's legal moves against critical media, including a German comedian. 30 years ago, I was imprisoned for being critical of the regime, Tusk said late on Saturday. My good friend, President Erdogan, 15 years later also had a similar experience for expressing his views. Criticism of Turkey in Europe poses an obstacle to the deal struck by European Union leaders with Ankara last month because approval of the EU's side of the bargain, notably waiving visas for Turkish travelers by June, requires support in the European Parliament. Many EU lawmakers criticize Erdogan's crackdown on critics, including a lawsuit against a comedian in Germany. Tusk said, "As a politician, I have learned and accepted to have a thick skin, and I have no expectation that the press will treat me with special care, quite the opposite. And the line between criticism, insult and defamation is very thin and relative. The moment politicians begin to decide which is which can mean the end of the freedom of expression." In Europe, in Turkey, prosecutors have opened more than 1,800 cases against people for insulting Erdogan since he became president in 2014, the Justice Minister said last month. Those targeted include journalists, cartoonists and even children. This struggle will not end until we shut the last mouth up that expresses hatred to our country and people's history, values and culture, Erdogan said in a speech in the southern city of Adana on Sunday. We won't turn the other cheek to those who slap us,